Good morning to those who listen. It is August 24th, 2018, 11:11 a.m. I'm really late, but I got a phone call and I wanted to tell them what was going on. I cannot believe this. All right. This is still a shocker, even though it's been like 20 minutes already, maybe half an hour since this has happened. Or well, it's probably been about an hour since it happened, but half an hour since I found out about it. Anyway, if you guys know, I used to live in Parachute, Colorado. And I wanted to do a Bible verse too. Remind me at the end, I'll do a Bible verse for people who want to stick around for a Bible verse. I don't know, just kind of weird to me. If you guys used to know, I used to live in Parachute, Colorado when I was in Colorado, and I needed to get out of there for a lot of reasons. For one, to be back with my kids. That was one of the main reasons. And then I was worried about the supervolcano in Yellowstone. So that was another reason. And then another big reason, because I think that was a lot of my health problems was caused from, was fracking in Colorado, in Parachute. And in Parachute, I did a search and found out that in a 10-mile radius from where I lived, there was over 300 oil wells. And I was worried about that. And I know when the big event happens and all these earthquakes are happening everywhere, places that have fracking are going to be going up. And I could see, their gas lines bursting and then causing explosions, fires, toxic fumes in the air. So I was really worried about that. And I knew God got me out of there. Jesus got me out of there in time. And if you remember, I just reported about 3 weeks ago that there was wildfires in Parachute. And I'm like, whoa, there was wildfires that were in southern Colorado, and then they moved up, and then they just moved across. And I, talked to a few people that used to live or that still live there right now. And they said it was really smoky there. So I was thinking, wow, Jesus saved me there from all the breathing problems. And it's funny that I had the breathing problems here. Maybe a reminder of that. But I'm telling you, God is working miracles. To me, this is miracle stuff. So I don't know if you guys will think that or not. But okay, so then there's the wildfire. So there's another reason to get out. But now, here's what happened today. And I'm like, this morning, and I just happened to see this. And another thing is, I think the only way I would have seen this was through God again. My work called and said that they were really slow and didn't need me today. And I was, just getting ready to get in the shower. And, after I found that out, I knew I didn't have to take a shower right away. So I started looking into the news and stuff. And I went over to the earthquakes, USGS, and I couldn't believe what I saw. Right down here, there was obviously the big 7.2 or 7.1, I guess they downgraded it in Peru. But look at right above that, a 4.3 in Parachute. Parachute is a tiny town. I think there's maybe 500 people in this town. And then they're connected with Battlement Mesa, and there's like 1,500 people in that town. So I don't think there's more than 3,000 or 4,000 people in the whole place. But Parachute itself is just a tiny town. Battlement Mesa is bigger, but Parachute is just small, and that's where the fracking is. They also had a 2.9 aftershock after that, as you can see right there. I'm like, wow. So, well, we can try to zoom in on this map. Let me refresh it to see if anything else has happened since. It usually refreshes on its own, though. And we've also had a couple earthquakes in Hawaii. All right, let's see if I can zoom in on this map here. There it is. Wow, that freaks me out. All right, I'm going to try to zoom in more. Wow. So, I've seen some at the border of Colorado and New Mexico. But in this side of the state, it's rare. I've seen a few just in the last year, but I've never seen any before. and it's just crazy. Come on. Oops, it went too far south. I don't know if it's going to show exactly. It's not. At least not yet. Trying to get a perspective of exactly where it is. But it's not showing me. It's showing me creeks. And I just wanted to go out on the line here too and say, maybe this could be caused by fracking and not an actual just earthquake. I'm not sure. Must be too zoomed in. They don't show. I was hoping that they would show the interstate, and because I used to live right off the Interstate 70. It's not showing me. I don't know if I can find another map. Here's a quick look at the Schumann, which seems to be halfway quiet just recently. Come on. Now what? I don't know. Okay, so I can try. I can try a search for Parachute Colorado map, maybe. And I don't know if that's gonna help. Google Maps, sure. It just happened to come up with Google Maps, not just a map, but a Google Map. All right. So there's Battlement Mesa. Parachute's just really super tiny, right on the river, right on the interstate. Can we zoom in any farther? It's not going to zoom in that way. I mean, it'll zoom that. Wow. But maybe if I can get a really good zoom of the streets, exactly where the fracking was. I don't want to waste too much time here if it's going to take forever. All right, there's still loading. Come on. It's just a tiny town. Come on. Slow. I'm trying to go faster, but it's really slow. Ugh. Come on. Actually zoomed in too much now. For some reason. I think this is possibly. Yep, there's my old apartment building. I think. I'm pretty sure. Yep. The one that's at the very bottom. The one that's on the diagonal. That would have been my apartment building 7. And then if you look like in between the river and the water there, that's where the fracking was, directly across from there. I wish I could do a draw thing, but it would be here. I'll move it right in the middle. So right in the middle of the screen is where one of the fracking was. And then I would say a little bit up on this hill. Wait a minute, it has to be. I gotta go zoom out a little. It would have been, I would say, in the middle of your screen when I get there. Right about there in the middle of the screen would have been where two more frackings were. Willow Ridge Apartments. Huh, that's weird. Come on now. And then there was some across the interstate too, on the other side of the interstate. All right, enough of that. You don't need all that no more. All right, one more look at the earthquakes real fast. And remember, say prayers for these people. I tried to get in contact with some people. They haven't responded back yet that live there, and including my pastor from my church that I used to go to see if what happened and everybody's okay, and if anything happened with the fracking, because that was kind of weird. Come on. All right. Check the earthquakes one more time really fast. Lots of earthquakes lately. Dominican Republic. It's a smaller one, 2.8, but still lots of earthquakes everywhere. And right at the bottom, there they are, Parachute, Colorado. I just couldn't believe it. My hometown where I used to live. In a way, I kind of wish I was there just so I could have been there to report it, But then again, it depends what happened. When's with the fracking? I was worried there may be a fracking and it was damaged, or it was caused by the fracking, and there was an explosion or something. There's been explosions there before, and gas leaks. There was millions of gallons of natural gas spilled in 2013 before I moved there. And there's been other oil spills too, or gas spills, I should say, because they're natural gas, not oil. But yeah, they're just shooting down water and other chemicals into the fracking too. So that's not good. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. God bless.